In the eastern Pacific, Southcom says 3 men in that boat were killed. It comes as the Navy's largest aircraft carrier, the USS Gerald R. Ford, has arrived in the Caribbean.
The U.S. military was tracking cartel smugglers who had just made a fatal decision in the eastern Pacific. Their boat was moving at 50 knots. Fishing vessels do maybe 12. These weren't fishermen. They were running.
A new demand for answers on U.S. boat strikes off Venezuela and whether American actions could constitute a war crime.
We're going to have an investigation. We're going to have a public hearing. We're going to put these folks under oath.
Under scrutiny is the September 2nd attack. The Pentagon conducted a second strike on a boat they allege carried illegal drugs because the first hit had failed to kill all crew members. A U.S. official and a source familiar with the actions tell NBC News. The Washington Post was first to report that follow-on strike was done to comply with Defense Secretary Hegseth's order to kill all on board, according to 2 sources. Tonight on Air Force One, the president told reporters Hegseth says he did not give that kill order.
He said he did not say that, and I believe him.
But lawmakers, including some Republicans, want to know if survivors were killed intentionally.
Obviously, if that occurred, that would be very serious, and I agree that would be an illegal act.
That is a violation of the law of war. When people want to surrender, you don't kill them, and they have to pose an imminent threat. It's hard to believe that 2 people on a raft trying to survive would pose an imminent threat.
I'm not gonna lie. Right now, it feels like things are off the rails. A gruesome hit on Charlie Kirk. Live on TV. National Guard opening up on crowds. Cities burning again. Even some of our own Republican guys on camera saying they're done. 6 Democrats telling troops, don't follow orders if he goes too far. And now this? Blowing up a boat and calling it collateral damage? It's a lot. And now half the country thinks we just elected an actual dictator. But listen, I couldn't sleep, so I went digging like I always do when my gut's screaming. Here's what actually happened. No spin. That boat wasn't random fishermen. It was tracked for 3 straight days by satellite and drones known cartel, go-fast runner, 2 tons of coke on board, headed north. Same profile we've stopped hundreds of times. The first disable shot came from a Coast Guard cutter, standard procedure, for 10 years. When the cartel guys restarted the engines and tried to bolt for international waters, the admiral on scene career guy, not a Trump appointee, made the call. No boarding, no escape, end it. Exact same rules we used under Obama and Biden. Nothing new, nothing political. The survivors executed angle comes from one grainy night vision clip and a Venezuelan press release that literally called the dead guys Revolutionary Guards protecting the homeland. Not a single civilian ID'd, no kids, no fishermen. Thermal showed 5 heat signatures, all adult males, all armed. The outrage exploded because the timing is perfect. Everyone's already raw from the assassination footage, the riots, the mutiny videos. Drop one more bloody clip and nobody stops to read the DoD fact sheet buried on page 3. I'm still pissed about 100 things, trust me. But this specific story, it's not the smoking gun they want you to think it is. It's just the latest emotional landmine in a week, designed to keep us exhausted and fighting each other. Same playbook, new graphics. Look, I get it when your feed is nothing but blood, fire, and betrayal. Giving up feels easier than thinking. That's exactly what they're counting on. Confused people don't vote. Scared people don't show up for their kids' futures. Divided people don't stop the next boatload of fentanyl that will land in some high school parking lot and take another 17-year-old who just wanted to fit in. That's the real body count they don't put on the screen. Every single time we let emotion override 5 minutes of reading, another load slips through, and another mom gets that knock on the door. We can be angry, we can be tired, but we cannot quit paying attention because the second we do, the poison wins. and our kids pay the price. Thanks for sticking with me on this one. Short version, cartel boat, standard intercept, no massacre, just perfect timing for maximum panic. 5 minutes of your own research beats 5 hours of their fear. We owe the next generation that much. Talk soon.